Hey everybody, good morning. Happy Thursday, friends. Our week is almost over. Can you believe that? Gratitude week is almost over. It ends tomorrow. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me every single day this week. I hope you are enjoying it. I will be right back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time to wrap things up. But oh my goodness, I don't know if you can hear my dog. He's going crazy because the UPS man just delivered a stamp order. And he's also like puking and all kinds of good stuff today. So fun. Anyway, so he and I are both a little bit phlegmy today. We are going to play with Merriest Moments today, kids. I don't know if you're familiar with this one or not, but it's been one that is probably one of my favorites, but I haven't had enough time. I know you guys know exactly what I mean. We just don't have enough time to play with all the things we have. So just a real quick reminder, we are in Gratitude Week. We have daily prize patrols. They will be announced probably on Sunday because I have a demonstrator event all day on Saturday, and I will be doing my live and then heading up to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania to hang out with some demonstrators. So look for the announcement of all the prize winners on Friday. What's today's prize? I wonder, where did I put it? Oh my goodness. Today's prize patrol is going to be the Genial Gems. So I have a pack of these. All you need to do to be entered for a chance to win is like, love, comment, or share my video, and you'll be entered to win. Come back on Sunday and you'll see all the winners announced. And so I just want to tell you what else we have going on. We have a grand prize patrol. Okay, so we do have a big winner. If you come every day, you're going to be entered in the chance to win all the projects I made every single day during Gratitude Week. And I think they were some pretty cool projects. So make sure you come back Sunday to check the winner. Don't forget, we are heading into the last chance for the Gingerbread and Peppermint Memories and More card stamp a stack. You get to make all of these cards, 2 of every single card, plus you're going to get the Memories and More pack, a roll of ribbon, and a pack of the red rhinestones. So that is the special class that's going on this week, Gingerbread and Peppermint. That will end. Oh my God, dog! Really? That will end on Saturday. So registration will end for this class on Saturday. What else do we have, everybody? Well, don't forget, this is it, friends. This is the end. Today is the last day to take advantage of our seasonal sale. Cardstock, ink pads, and dies. So this offer is going to end tonight, and so you can take advantage of that. And of course, I have my own personal adhesive sale that's going on. This is going to end tomorrow as well. So you can buy 5 adhesives, you can mix and match them, and then your 6th one is going to be free. So that is a special offer just for me, just from me. Quick reminder, if you're shopping online, it's not a Stampin' Up! Offer. So you'll need to message me and let me know what is the free item that you choose. Then, of course, because it is Gratitude Week, if you have your order of $40 or more, you can shop online or you can message me. Your $40 order, you're going to receive an embossing folder of your choice. That ends tomorrow as well. Just keep in mind that your $40 can't be combined with the adhesive sale. They have to be kept separate. All right, so hey, you know what? You know what just arrived? Oh, baby. What just showed up? Hello. My paper pumpkin is here. I'm super excited about this one. I don't know about you guys. I know a lot of you guys prefer to have cards when it comes to the paper pumpkin kit. And I do love our cards, but I really do have fun with the favors. So I thought, well, wouldn't this be fun to see what we got in the November paper pumpkin box? So we have a Flirty Flamingo ink spot. we've got, oh my gosh, look at these fonts. I am in love. All right, sold. Happy holidays. I should have told you it's a sneak peek. If you don't want to see what's in the box, you got to turn away. Look away, look away. So we've got Oh What Fun, To and From, Happy Holidays and Merry Christmas. I am really liking the font on that. So let's look at the treat boxes. I love that they put the tissue in. It makes me feel like it's a present. Ah, ooh, so sorry. Hate to bump ya. All right, let's open it up. We're not gonna make these. We're just gonna do a sneak peek of them so that you guys can see what they look like. Some of you might have gotten yours. Some of you might still be waiting. All right, I knew they were going to be oversized treat boxes, so I was definitely excited about that. So we have some cute little paper clips. We've got some twine there, baker's twine. We've got our dimensionals. Ooh, nice, a roll of tear and tape. Boxes. Oh, look. Oh my God, they're huge. So we've got Christmas trees. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Christmas trees. So I guess you put one on the front and back, right? I'm gonna guess that's my thought. I will look at the front here. Oh, we've got packages. Very cute. Oh my gosh, these are freaking adorable. Okay, and then there's our snowman. Oh, my snowman has a purple spot on his head. Just that one. Look how big they are. Oh my gosh, they're gigantic. And there's a little treat bag so you can put some treats in there. Then of course we've got our cutouts here, tags and circles. There's more treat bags there. And then these are the box. So we would put that box together. Oh, and guess what? Okay, so our box is gonna go together like so. Very cool. And look what is on the back. Can you see that? The outline of where to glue it. Sweet. So look, you know exactly where to put it. Oh, Paper Pumpkin, aren't you smart? I love it. All right, so anyway, that is November's Paper Pumpkin kit. So I am not going to have an extra Paper Pumpkin kit because I'm using these both. I have something going on, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are there 9? Is that how many I said? Are there 9 of them? So if there's 9 of them, I think so. I think there's 3 of each one. Did I count quickly? Yep, 9 treats. So no, I am not giving this Paper Pumpkin kit away because I need them to use for the holiday season. So if you did not get this Paper Pumpkin kit, you may have a chance to get refills. Sometimes around the 20th of the month, if we have extras, they will. I am afraid not, Robin. Paper Pumpkin, once it's over on the 10th of November. So Paper Pumpkin kits are available to be purchased until the 10th of the month. And once that's all we have. Like, you can't just buy them. They're not a supply item. So I'm so sorry. You have to do a prepaid or grab a subscription. Now, sometimes if you are a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, they will release refills available for purchase, usually around the 20th. But yep, we don't have any. They aren't able to be purchased. All right, everybody, should we do a sneak peek? Maybe we'll do a quick sneak peek. Let me see what I have here. I'm really digging what I've shown so far. So here is a sneak peek called Sunshine and Rainbows. This is a 6x6 pack here. And I do believe this is a celebration item. I'm going to double check that for sure. but I'm pretty sure that's how I got it. Let me make sure before I lie to you guys. I don't ever want to lie. Yes. Sunshine and Rainbows, this pack of designer series paper is available January, February. When you have a $50 order, you will be able to purchase this for free. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of each pattern. So we have that one with that one on the back. Here we are, just some different color rainbows. That's kind of cool. That's the back of this one. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. The clouds are adorable. We got little pink rainbows, well, white rainbows with pink background on the back. Then we have traditional rainbow paper. There's the back, little blue hearts, little pinks. Here's the back of that one. Thinner stripes. There we are with that. Polka dots. I love polka dots. Stripes on the back. It's a nice patterns. I like these patterns. Cute. Little squiggles. Some more rainbows. Dots on the back. This looks like Bermuda Bay. That's a color I haven't played with too much lately. Some pink on the back side of that. Now we've got big rainbows. Love it. And there is a cloud punch coming. Okay, dog, you need to chill. He's wound up today. The Ups man got him wound. And then we've got some suns on the back, little yellow suns. Isn't that a cute pack of paper? Super fun. I can imagine using that for some kiddos. That would make some fun, nice, bright, shiny projects. All right, so now we have to stamp because I do have some cool things to show you. It is a pretty big stack. It is, did it tell me how many pieces? 48 sheets. 48 sheets in that one. And it is 6 by 6. All right, so we are working still in the JD mini catalog, or July through December 2021. We're heading to page 43, and we pulled out Merriest Moments. So I wanted to show this one to you guys because this is a hybrid embossing folder. It's called hybrid because it has a die and an embossing folder that work together. So I'm going to actually show you how that works. So it is on, did I say page 43? That's where it is. You can find it on page 43. Okay. So we're going to start off pretty simple here. I did a lot of stuff ahead of time because this is a big die set. Lots and lots of die cutting in this one. So I did a little bit ahead of time, and we're going to switch from red and green. We're going to go with some non-traditional color here with Fresh Freesia. So we've got that as our card base, and I took the embossing folder and I ran that through ahead of time just on a piece of basic white. So this is what it comes out with. It's very, very detailed. And then it's got that nice center right there, which it looks like I'm missing that piece. So I might have to go run another one through. I always think I'm so prepared and then boom, I'm not. But it's right here. So if you guys are patient, here's what the dies look like. Well, there's a lot missing because I've been using them. So I'm going to run this through real quick. This is nice because it gives you the exact size middle piece that you need that fits right into the middle of the embossing folder. Go lay down, please. right, please forgive me for not having that done ahead of time. I swear I did. I'll probably find it a little later on the floor somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my Fresh Freesia ink pad and one of the sentiments. Let's go with Thinking of You on this festive season. And you know what? I'm gonna change it up. All right, so here's my original. It's a landscape. I'm gonna go portrait. I'm gonna change it up. Yup. Do it different. I'm having dog issues today. Please excuse me. He's backing up against me while I'm trying to stamp. I can't have it. I can't have it. He's all beside himself because of the UPS guy. It was a different UPS guy than we normally have. So it's got him all wound up. Alrighty, let's go ahead and attach this to our card base. There we go. And then we can put this in the middle. So kind of doing it just simple. We're gonna let that embossing folder shine because it is stunning. Have that in the middle right there. Now, I don't have, oh my gosh, why am I missing all my things? Here's what I wanted. I wanted my Stampin' Pierce mat. So ahead of time, I did a big poinsettia, a small poinsettia, and then I went ahead and stamped again. So I had what we call second generation. And that just means that this is going to be one shade lighter. This is still Fresh Freesia. It's just one shade lighter. Now I'm going to grab the stylus end of my picker tool. And I'm going to punch these suckers right in the middle. So I'm just going to punch them down in the middle so they kind of pop up a little bit, and that just helps with the 3D. Now let's add them with a glue dot. We're gonna layer them up together. So I'm gonna put that light one on top of the biggest dark, and you need to offset them so they really do look like they're 3D. Oops. There we go. And then you can kind of fuss with their little petals a little bit. And I'm gonna grab some dimensionals here because I wanna put our greenery on with some pop dots. So we'll add those on here, and here we go. I want to have a lot of dimension. So they're going to kind of creep up the side here and frame the corner of this piece. So I'm going to have this one come down a little bit because I don't want to cover up my sentiment. Alrighty, now some dimensional on the back of that poinsettia. I guess it doesn't really have a right way. There we go. All right, so there's our card. Now, to finish it off, how about a pearl right in the center? And I'm gonna go with a big one because it can handle it. It can handle a big pearl. So there we go. There's our first card in Fresh Freesia, portrait and landscape. Very, very cool. Now, let me get some supplies for our next one because I'm gonna have to spread out here. I got the spread. Because we need to do some scoring. So I've got my Simply Scored tool here. And you know what? I am very off today because my farmer moved my camera stand, and it's all right. That's why I'm really feeling a little discombobulated. My camera stand is not where it should normally be. So we may have to adjust that after this video. Okay, so I did some things ahead of time. I got lots of pretty die cuts here. Cherry Cobbler, Soft Succulent, and Evening Evergreen are the colors I'm using on this one. So I've got a piece of basic white here, and this is 4 1/4 by 10. Sorry, 4 1/4 by 10.5. No, this one is not. It needs cut down. Oh my gosh, you guys, Jody is distracted today. Hopefully she gets her mojo back. All right, hold on while I cut this real quick. All right, I know I'm packing to leave today. I have to go set up for my demo event. So I feel like my brain is in two different places right now. So 4 1/4 by 10.5. Don't forget that after my videos are over, you can always go back to the description and open up the description, and I put the dimensions in there. So that way you can go back and catch them so that you can make these cards at home. So we're gonna score at 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, 3 3/4, something in my gut is telling me that may not be right, and 5. Nope, it's right. I'm okay. Trust yourself, Breckbill. Trust yourself. Now I've got a piece of Cherry Cobbler, and this one is 5 3/4 by 3, and I've got my 5 3/4 up at the top, and I'm going to score at 1/2 and 1 3/4 for this one, and that's all I'm doing for the scoring. So I can get this out of the way. And we're gonna make our folds nice and crisp with our bone folder. So we're gonna fold that in half and just work all these score lines. Now, one thing I'll tell you is you want to fold on the indented. So see how this one's indented? This side is the raised up side. You want to fold on the indented side. It kind of just goes together a little bit more naturally against the fiber. So see how it's going to start to roll up for us a little bit? And then we're going to do the same with our Cherry Cobbler. I can take a piece of Designer Series paper. This is from the Tidings of Christmas DSP, which was our giveaway yesterday. It's just a stunning stunning pack of designer paper. I love it. It's actually in the annual catalog. So we're just going to put that here. And then this part is going to roll forward, and it's going to be a stacked card. So I'm going to put a piece of designer paper right here as well. Same pack. The Tidings of Christmas pack. So, but going back to traditional red and green for this one. Okay, so now I'm going to take and I'm going to roll a strip of seal. Now you could use tear and tape, or you could use green glue if you have. And I'm just going to fold that piece down and attach it to my card base. Now I will push it up, and now I have a stand-up card. Okay, so can you see on the side there? It's going to stand up. So let's go ahead and do our stamping. Oh my goodness, excuse me. We've got some Cherry Cobbler ink and a sentiment from that set. Together is the merriest place to be. So for this one, I'm only using the stamp and the dies. I'm not doing the embossing folder. Just the stamp and some of the dies. Oh my goodness, I almost lost my stamp. It almost went over the edge. So I can attach this now to my cherry cobbler piece. And then it'll be time to do some decorating. So I'm going to put adhesive down here at the bottom, and then I want adhesive on this piece right across here. All right, yes we do. Come on, you got to work with me, Mr. Seal. Oh, you got stuck. There, we're cooking. Okay, so I want to have my piece come right about here. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it a little bit. There we go. And then I can fold that back. And I'll fold this down. So now it is a double step card. So can you see that on the side there? The double step. And it will fold flat to go in the mail. Isn't that cool? It's beautiful. Such a fun interactive card. You could also put some treats in here too. You could create a little box, like a little slide that would fold in there. Sorry, I'm having trouble working off camera because my camera is, I don't want to mess though while I'm in the middle of a video. It's not where it belongs. It's a little bit closer to the edge of the table because my dairy farmer put up my blind yesterday. So I have an amazing blind. Look, I can control the light. Look at, yay. He's such a good guy. So now we don't have to worry about that sun glare anymore. So I did some die cutting ahead of time. And I've got some early espresso here on these. So let's put some dimensionals on there because no, you know what? Let's not. Let's keep them flat and really pop up the poinsettia. So these guys are just going to kind of climb up the edge of our card. Just be careful that you don't put any adhesive down here on the, oh, I'm getting off camera. Down here, because we don't want that to stick to our card base. There we are. Then in Soft Succulent, I have some more greenery. Okay, looking good so far. Sometimes I like to just put my flower there so that I kind of know where I'm going. Now I've got a little flower and a big flower. So I'm gonna put the little flower on top with a glue dot. And then I'm gonna add that with the dimensional. I can kind of fuss a little bit with the leaves to make them pop a little bit more. There we go. And then up here in the corner, I'm just gonna glue dot some holly leaves. And these guys can stick off a little bit. Oh, my nose is gonna start running. Sorry about that. There we go. And we've got some holly berries with a glue dot. And there we are. So this will stand up. You can give that to somebody and they can put it on their desk and display it. And it does fold flat to go into your regular envelope. Oh my goodness. It's still naked, you guys. It's still naked. We almost forgot. It needs bling. Always better with bling. So these are our holiday rhinestones. So I'm going to put some cherry cobbler ones here and just add a little bit of bling. That does it, right? That totally does it. Beautiful. All right. So I will put the instructions in the directions for you, or the description. Put the dimensions in the description. Okay, so now I have one more card to share with you. And this one is how I'm going to show you how this whole shebang works. So this one is going to be very, very classy. Vanilla and gold. Beautiful for the holidays. So we've got our vanilla, very vanilla card base. We'll fold that in half. I have a piece of gold foil. And then a piece of vanilla that I did run through that embossing folder because I want these little stars and these little embellishments to show here on the side. So the next thing that we're going to do is we need to die cut first. So we want to grab this piece right here, and we're going to run this through the through the Big Shot machine, not the Big Shot, the Big Boss, and die cut out a piece. So let me go do that. Okay, so it's going to come out looking like so. And there's a couple little pieces there. You just want to pop those out. But you always want to die cut first, because if you emboss first, when you run it through the die cut, it's going to smash your embossing. And we don't want that. We want this to really be very, very 3D looking. So now the next step is to take the coordinating embossing folder, and we're going to put this inside and match it up. So I hope you can see how it works with the images that are already in the embossing folder will match the images that we just die cut out. Okay, so now I'm going to run this through the Big Boss machine as well. All right, so here's what it'll look like when we take it out. It's going to have all of that detail etched into our folder. Can you see the detail, how it's embossed into the die cut piece? Isn't that awesome? It's just stunning. Now it'll lay over top of this piece right here. So it'll have a little bit of a 3D effect. You could offset it a little bit if you really want it to look 3D, or you could go right over top, but see, now I have the images back behind there. So the next step is we're gonna do a little something fun, and we're gonna heat emboss this because I wanna pull in that gold. So I wanna heat emboss. Heat embossing, has anybody not heat embossed here? Raise your hand if you've never done heat embossing. But it is probably one of the things that draws all of us in when we first start stamping, because it is so cool. So to do heat embossing, we need a sticky ink. We're gonna use Versamark, and we are going to ink it up. So this is a clear ink, and it's very sticky. It stays wet for a long period of time. Not a real long period of time. You still have to keep moving. Like, it's not gonna stay sticky for days. Oh my goodness, Corinne, you don't do heat embossing. Woo, girl. Maybe you'll need to get yourself a heat tool. I'll tell you a story. Way back when we first started doing this, we didn't have these heat tools, and we've been known to use a match or a lighter. We've been known to hold it over a stove. I don't recommend any of these. I don't recommend them. The heat tool gets very hot, and it can burn your fingers. It can also burn the paper, so you need to keep it moving. So I'll show you that whenever it's time. So we're gonna ink this up, and we're gonna stamp a Joyful Christmas right in the center of that stitched piece. And then I'm gonna grab my gold embossing powder, and I'm gonna dump it right over top. Okay, so I'm not sparing. I want a lot of powder because I want it to cover all the sticky part of my stamp. So I'm just going to kind of tap off any extra that's hanging on there that doesn't belong. And it looks like my S over here needs a little bit more, so I'm going to add that. So when you're heat embossing, have something to catch your powder. Okay, you don't want to let that go. Okay, so this is an old powder pal from Stampin' Up. We don't carry these anymore, but any little tray will work. But see how I'm just going to recollect the powder I didn't use. So it's no big deal that I didn't, that I was really dumping it on there because I collect back all the extra. All right, so now the magic is about to happen. I'm not going to talk because it gets loud, but this is our heat tool, and it is kind of like a paint stripper, and it gets a couple 100 degrees. So what you want to do is move it around so that your paper does not catch fire. You don't want to have it too close, and if it starts to burn your hand, if it starts to get warm, you can stop. It's okay. All right, so I don't know if you could see when we first started, it was kind of dull and just looked like kind of bland. And then when you heat it, you're actually melting the powder and it gets raised up and shiny. So Thelma says you can use a clothespin to hold the paper. Absolutely. I've used clipboards. I've used hemostats. You can use clothespins, you know, whichever. When I do, it depends how big your space is. If there's really, really tiny, definitely have something to clip it. And Doreen says coffee filters are good to catch the extra powder. What a good idea. Yes, coffee filter. That would be perfect. All right. So now what we're going to do is attach this with some Stampin' Dimensionals. So we are going through the dimensionals this week for sure. Look, we get to throw another wrapper away. And do I have more here? Oh, let's hope I do. Yep. So I'm just putting some dimensionals here. Now I'm going to bring in my little bitty, nope, those are big ones. I want my bitty dimensionals, my little babies. And I'm just going to strategically put a couple of those on these little arms that are sticking out here, like the little leaves, just so that they have a little substance behind them. Let's maybe put one here, okay? So take all these off and then we'll stick that. Actually, I got one step ahead of myself, but that's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and attach all these together. So we'll put that vanilla piece there on top of our gold. This will go onto our card base. Now this can go over top, and I want to kind of line it up over the ones that are already there. And then this will go on our card. And I'm not going to put dimension on that. Alrighty, so now our final step is let's grab a little bit of bling. So I've got some metallic pearls, and we're just going to put those here near our sentiment. And it's just Absolutely stunning. So let's go ahead. I've got pearls. So let's go ahead and add them onto the embossed area as well. All right, what do you think of that one? It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was off camera again. Oy, I'm gonna have to move it when we're done. So there we go. There's card number 3. Card number 2. And card number 1. There we go. Beautiful. So don't forget, some lucky winner is going to get all the projects from this week. Don't forget to follow my page. That way you can go back and you can look at the description so you can see the dimensions about how I made all of these cards. And don't forget, you guys, come on back because tomorrow is the very last day of Gratitude Week. I am going to go fall. We're going to go, we've done some Christmas. Let's go back and we'll celebrate fall, especially as we're heading into Thanksgiving. But just a real quick reminder, you guys, today is the last day to take advantage of this sale. So I don't want anyone to forget tomorrow when you wake up and think, hey, I need to get some cardstock. And I'll say, oh my gosh, it was just on sale yesterday. So sale ends today. And that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget, come on back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. I'll be right here with our final day of Gratitude Week. See you later, friends.